Don't shine. Don't shine. Don't shine. They were right. No. Your words don't shine. They were right. No.
All right. Welcome, everybody. We're here with Q Token. Welcome to another Legacy Capital Boardroom AMA. We're ready to get started. Good to have everybody here on this Saturday. For some, good night. For some, good morning. For others, good afternoon. And we're here with Edgar. Edgar, can you, as I said before we started recording, I'm very, very excited to know more about your project because, it's about gaming. I love gaming. I've been a gamer myself since I was like 12 years old. I'm 38 now, so that's a lot of a lot of years gaming. Go ahead, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about the Q token.
Okay, thanks for the time, Bruno. Hello, everyone. Thank you for Legacy Capital for the time to giving me to introduce my project. My name is Edgar Hartono, so I'm from Indonesia. My project is a KUY token. So KUY is a crypto token created based on multi-blockchain, BSC and Vexanium, with the aim of making it easier for creative industry, including games, films, and music, to enter the blockchain ecosystem or the Web3. We started from game industry because we feel that game industry are now better prepared to enter the blockchain industry. We see that game publisher and developers need additional effort to enter Web3 industry. By creating a KUY token, we accommodate them to enter Web3 easily because we focus on the blockchain ecosystem. So why did we take the name KUY? So our team main majority is from Indonesia. And, the KUY actually is a slang word in Indonesia. Is meaning is come on. So it's the name is, I invite you guys, all the publisher, developers, so to join the Web3 industry with KUY token. That's a short introduction about me and my project.
Nice, very cool. I have a few questions, and we'll get started. Let's carry on. I want to know more about these Decaron. Is this a game that you guys are making? Is this already live? Are you building this? How does that going to work?
Okay, so Decaron is a MMORPG game. It's gonna be launched on August for a closed beta testing. It's gonna be pre-registration on mid of July after my token is launched, and then it's gonna be released official on September. So it's I have a partner with one of the biggest game publisher in Indonesia, Little Game. So they have the games, Decaron. So actually it's made by the Korean developer. So they are the publisher in Indonesia. So after previous talking with the game publisher, finally they decide to entering Web3 by using the KUY token. So that's the Decaron.
And I'd like an invite for that beta, by the way. I'll beta test your game for sure. And is this going to be for iPad? Is this mobile or is this PC?
Oh, it's just for PC.
For PC, perfect. Okay.
Yes, for PC. Yeah.
All right, cool. And this is going to be the first game that. So if I get this straight, you guys are going to be pre-launching. The pre-sale starts on Pink Sale on July 11th, and then you guys will get started. You guys will launch after that. And then, do you need tokens to be able to register to this beta, or how does that going to work for the registration? Anybody can register, or do you need to have actual tokens from KUY token?
No. So the concept is free to play, play to earn. So after pre-registration, and then everyone who register can play on closed beta. And then after its official launch, they can play it for free.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, and then I see you guys already have the Certik Audit as well for the KUY token. Is that correct?
Yeah. Because I think it's very important to be an audit for the investor. They can see that we are really concerning about the security of the smart contract. So after we deploy the smart contract, I think it's end of April. End of May. We did deploy the smart contract, and then we decide to audit on Certik. And I think we finished the audit Certik in the beginning of June.
Okay, cool. So beginning of June, you already had the Certik Audit, because it's a very big deal to have the Certik Audit done pre-launch. That way, it gives everybody more peace of mind when they're buying the pre-sale. Or do you guys plan on? How are you guys doing on CMC or CG? Are you guys gonna? Obviously, I imagine you guys are gonna apply for that once you launch.
So actually, I did register to CMC. I mean, same day with the BSCscan and then CMC, but it's now untracked listed because we haven't put it on the listing.
Oh yeah,
if you search on CMC KUY token, it will show all the information because I did. The team is already registered on CMC, but it's shown as untracked listing.
Yeah, it'll track once you launch and you and put liquidity. That's very good. That's very bullish as well that you guys are pre-listed, untracked listing on CMC already. What else? Let's go over here down a little bit more. So yeah, the Decaron and the KUY token. We already talked a little bit about that. So how does it work exactly? So you play the Decaron, and then you have your KUY wallet, and then you exchange. So you'll be able to earn KUY token from just playing Decaron, correct?
Yes, correct. So everyone's actually in the game have their own currency, right? So if you play, for example, you play any kind of game, usually you got their in-game currency. Okay, so in the Decaron they get caronium. So once they got the caronium, they can swap into a KUY token, and then once they got the KUY token, they can put into their wallet, and then they can do transfer to any exchange. That's how it works. Okay,
cool. Let's go over the tokenomics a little bit. So I see here you have a private sale, you have the pre-sale. So 5% for the private sale. Is this vested at all? Was this done with people from outside crypto, investors, venture capital, or was this just a private sale for regular consumers?
Okay, so we've done a private sale in March. I gather a small investor who they are believe and confidence with my project, and then of course I tell them, explain about how it's gonna be works, and tell them that it's gonna be vesting 5% in a 30 days cycle, because I explained to them if I do the fastings more than 5%, everyone's will be very scared, because private sales have kind of a big portion in 5%.
Okay. Yeah. And the first is pre-sale 3%, and then the liquidity and listing 2%. So you're only offering 3,000 tokens, 3 million tokens out of the 100 million for the pre-sale. And
Yes.
And the ecosystem, you're going to give 40 million tokens. And I
Yes.
imagine the ecosystem is for the game, for earning through the game, perhaps the tokens.
Okay, so the ecosystem, why is 40%? Because now my first project is Decaron. So this Decaron, of course, they have their token. I mean, they have the KUY token inside the Decaron. But now I'm on discussion with other game publisher, but they haven't decided. This is still in the early stage. So my plan, my vision is to have as many as a game publisher and also a creative industry to join to use my KUY token. So I'm gonna use the ecosystem here. This is the allocate for all the creative industry and game industry to join KUY token. This is the allocation, and
Nice.
of course of course.
Okay, cool. And then the development 20%, is that for developing games like the one you're developing now, or is that for something else?
No, its development is for a Web3 blockchain development. So we are gonna create. Yeah, we are gonna create the NFT, the decentralized wallet, and that's for the development.
Okay, sounds good. And then 15% for the marketing, and then this 15%, is that tokens that you're going to end up eventually selling to be able to have money for marketing, or is this something that perhaps you've hired somebody to do your marketing and they're going to get the supply? How is that going to work? What's this 15%? Are you going to sell to be able to do the marketing, like paying by BNB, or are you going to be giving tokens to marketing companies?
So it's actually mixed. For example, we are now preparing to enter the checks centralized exchange, and this is allocation for the marketing, for preparing the centralized exchange, and of course for do all the marketing with the like the community, the influencer, all the marketing, all the marketing stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
it's gonna be a mix.
Sorry, go ahead.
So it's gonna be a mix. So it's gonna be sometimes I got deal now with one of the influencer. They agree to accept my token as the payment. Because maybe they really trust with my project and they are really confident about it. So I'm gonna pay them with the token, but of course all with vesting.
Okay. Yeah, all with vesting. Yeah, I can see it here, the marketing, and so 5% at listing and then unlocked 5% each month. That's very good vesting, actually. That's very, very safe for investors that are going to be buying in at launch. Sounds good. And then you also mentioned the centralized exchanges. For those that don't know, when you list in a centralized exchange, you need to provide liquidity tokens for them to, be able to list you. So I'm guessing that part of that is for the liquidity of the centralized exchanges. And then you have here 10% for the team and advisor, which is totally fair. I'm always behind teams that need to, that want to have tokens for themselves. After all, it's your project; you should have tokens. And then 5% for business partnerships. Looking good, yeah. The tokenomics look very, very good. And then here on the private sale, we already talked a little bit about this, but just the vesting schedule, the release schedule. Going to go over a little bit more. So 5% on the listing for the private and seed, and then unlocked 5% each month. For the public pre-sale, we'll have 20% at listing and then 10% each month. That's quite a lot. That's to get the full 100%, you get what, 8 months, 7 months? Yeah, 7 months.
Yeah. I think it's 9 months because they got first 20% and then every month they get 10%.
Yeah, sorry, 9. Yeah,
Yes.
it's I haven't woken up fully.
Okay. Yeah, but the minimum and maximum they got is different from the private because the minimum buy in Presale is like 50 BUSD and then the maximum buy is 1,000 BUSD.
Oh,
so I think
okay.
it's fair enough for them to get the 20% at listing and then unlock 10% every launch.
Yeah, and what's the what was the max for the private?
Oh, for the private, you mean for the price for private, they get 0.06 USD and the pre-sale is a 0.07 BUSD. And the listing price is going to be 0.08 BUSD.
Okay, sounds good.
We are considering using a stable coin because the market condition recent now.
Mm-hmm.
Before we are thinking about BNB, and then finally we decide to use the BUSD, a stable coin.
Yeah, I think that was a smart move. The market is very, very unstable, and yeah. So for business partnerships, 5% at listing, and then unlocked 10% quarterly. Great, that's awesome. Development and liquidity locked for 2 years. That's very good as well. Very bullish. Let's look at your roadmap here real quick. So you already have the preparation phase done. We are now entering phase 2, I believe, because you already have the pink sale upcoming listing. You have the CMC, you have the Certik. You guys are ahead of the majority of the projects that I see here in this AMA because you already have like CMC, you have Certik, and now we're moving on to the third quarter of 2022. You're going to be doing the pink sale pre-sale, DEX listing, Decaron, the beta, which again I would like an invite. And you're going to be listing for the centralized exchanges and launching the Decaron. Okay, cool. And then you're going to create for the fourth quarter. You're going to create a decentralized wallet. Okay, QGameFi. Yeah. Oh, and you're going to have an NFT for the game, or is this an NFT for your ecosystem?
Actually, it's an NFT for my ecosystem because we are preparing for another game, another publisher, and another industry. So we are thinking to make it into one KUY NFT. So all going to be put in the same platform.
Cool. Yeah. And then the NFT, what is the NFT going to give you? Like if you hold the NFT, is it going to give you any perks or anything?
It's for the game. It's kind of rewards, and then maybe they can sell the NFT and they will get like upgrade for the game. Like the armor, weapon.
Cool.
Yeah, and maybe the mouse. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So this is your team. Obviously, you're the CEO of the project, and you have the analyst manager, community manager. Cool. Yeah, you guys look very, very professional. Very cool website. You got all the partnerships that you have. Area 31 is very known. You got Legacy Capital. You got the Pink Sale. Yeah, very, very well done website, by the way. Very cool. Looks very sleek. Let's go to your Presale here. Let's have a look at your Presale pre-listing. You got a video here. I'm not going to play it. You guys can go watch it out later. You want me to play the video? I'll play the video. Let's play the video.
Introducing KUY token. KUY
Uh-oh, my internet.
is a utility from KUY network that helps many game developers to enter the blockchain world.
Oh my God, my internet's terrible. All right, you guys got the gist of it. So you guys are launching on, what's it, a day and 15 hours from now? So
Yeah,
on,
it's going to be Monday here, 11 July. So
okay,
it'll be 7 a.m. UTC. Yes,
Okay.
in the morning.
sounds
And it's
good.
going to be 2 days until 14th of July, same time, 7 UTC.
Okay, so it's a pre-sale and it'll last for 3 days. I'm sure you're gonna sell out well before that for sure. I'm
Thank you.
very
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very confident. I might be throwing in $1,000 there just to be part of it. You guys look legit. Game looks cool.
And
Yeah,
we give
everything.
75% to the liquidity from the pre-sale raise fund.
So 75%. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean everything checks out. Everything looks good. I know this is a bug, by the way, guys. All of you are listening.
Yeah.
It's not,
I did talk with the Presale team. I said, hey, this is confusing for some people thinking
Yeah.
this is I'm flexing for myself. Team
yeah, no,
flexing.
100%. I
But
figured
they
out.
say,
I looked at it this morning. I'm like, wow, okay, this looks weird. And then I did my research. I checked your website. I'm like, okay, this is wrong. So this is a mistake from Presale, guys. It is not 95% for the team vesting. You got to go to the tokenomics back here on the website, and you're going to look at the tokenomics here. All right. So just be aware that there is a little bit of a bug with Presale. And we're going to move on because we're done with the big part of our AMA, and now we'll move on to questions. I see a lot of people with their hands up here, probably all excited about knowing more about your project. So are you okay to start taking questions? All right, I'm gonna let Ling. Ling, you're up. You can speak. You've been unmuted. Hello, Ling. I guess Ling is not there anymore. Albert Einstein, if you want to ask a question, you're muted. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, Crypto Life, for the opportunity. Great project, KUY token. How are you guys doing? Am I audible?
I can hear you, but I think Edgar, you might have something wrong with your mic. We can't hear you.
Okay, I think I need to talk out well now. Can you hear me now?
No, it's not you, Albert. It's Edgar. I can't hear him.
Oh.
Can you?
Can I go ahead with the question?
Yeah, just 1 second. Let's see if Edgar comes back.
Okay, no problem, man.
Edgar, are you back?
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
I think we can hear him now. Go ahead, Albert.
All right.
Ask your question.
All right. Very nice project. I went through the website and there are white paper, and I'm seeing a lot of nice features. That's the gaming, their NFTs. That's so nice, and I'm really investing in this already. I just want to know basically because I checked their contract address on KUY, and I see yes they're actually listed on KUY, so we could actually still trade there, and I'm sure they'll still be listed in other trading platforms. But I just want to know, considering the current state of the market, you know how it is when investors invest in projects right now. Most of them are just going for the pump and dump. That's just to be honest. Most of them are going for the pump and dump, getting their 3x's and 2x's and just leaving the whole project. So I want to know, is there any provisions for automatic bonds? Because you definitely get to meet investors who will actually want to invest for long term. And if they get to see a lot of pump and dumps, they might just want to leave as well. So are there going to be automatic bonds? That's provisions for automatic bonds. And also my second question is just about their NFTs. I want to know because on their roadmap I'm seeing they're actually going to be doing cross-chain bridging. They're going to be using multi-chains and all. I want to know are their NFTs only gonna be bought with their token, which is the KUY token? I don't know if I got the pronunciation well. I don't know if it's gonna be bought with only that token, or they're also looking at going into cross-chain bridging for the NFTs, because we know Ethereum actually works well with NFTs as well.
All right, great question. Edgar, are you there?
Yes.
All right. Did you hear the question? Edgar?
Yeah.
We're having a hard time hearing you, Edgar. Are you? Is everything okay there? Technically, with your mic? Yeah, we can't hear you. There's something with your connection, perhaps.
Probably could just leave and come back.
Yeah, Edgar, try leaving and coming back. There's something wrong with your microphone. We cannot hear you.
Hey, y'all. I could also help with this question for Einstein, if need be.
All right, Lee, go ahead. Are you,
Yeah.
Lee, sorry, I didn't introduce you. Are you part of the team?
Yeah, I look like I'm coming out of the woodworks,
huh? There you go. All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, no problem. Hey, Albert. Hey, everyone. So my name is Lee. I'm a representative for Kryptonite Marketing as well as Legacy Capital. We are partnered with KUY Token on this project. I am going to be working alongside marketing, but also doing some communication direction and stuff. So that's why, for example, I'm here on this AMA. So Albert, to get to your first part of your two questions, yeah, totally. I think it's very important to take market conditions into consideration with launches of new projects. And I totally get you with a lot of people wanting the 2 times, the 3 times, and then they're done. Because that's probably the more safe play, and they just want to make their money and make sure that they're not losing. So with our project, we take this into consideration, and we're doing best to put elements in place that will prevent that from happening. Obviously, you see with a lot of pre-sales and private sales, there's that kind of launch dump that happens immediately, and it seems hard for the project to recover after that. So that's why we have like our vesting set up the way we do to ensure that doesn't happen. But then also we have a very clear long-term goal for this project, and Edgar and his team have definitely created a timeline that displays that, even if you look at their roadmap that they have. And so the idea is it's not just a token that doesn't have any utility or any clear goal in the near and distant future. And so hopefully as these goals keep getting met and the project continues to develop and be fully realized, the investors will see that as well and want to stick with it for that journey. It's not just a meme coin. It doesn't have a lack of purpose. It very much so is a very utility-filled project that is going to continue to grow and develop. As for the NFTs, I'm just going to repeat the question to you one time, and that was eventually these NFTs are going to be made using KUY token, or they're going to be in the KUY wallet. Is that what you were asking, Albert?
Yeah, I was asking if we're gonna be bought with only the KUY token, or because you're going to be doing some cross-chain bridging. Are you also looking at cross-chaining and bridging with the NFTs as well? Probably getting to buy the NFTs with Ethereum too as well.
So I don't know if we've come to any decisive decisions with that in terms of from our development team. Maybe Edgar knows a little more about that specific element. I know NFTs are not quite fully ready to roll out. Edgar, do you have any updates on what tokens will be used to buy the NFT, if it will just be KUY?
Okay, so at now we are thinking about for BSC, so it's gonna be a KUY token, and then we also thinking about, because we create another blockchain in Indonesia, it's called Vexanium, but of course in the future we will try to bridging to other blockchain, because NFT is more popular in ERC blockchains. But we still ongoing and thinking about the NFT, and it's gonna be launched on Q4. So we still ongoing progress, thinking how to bridge it.
Cool. Sounds good. Does that answer all of your questions, Albert? We can move on to the next one.
Yeah. That answers my question, man. Great project, guys. Thank you so much, Lee and Edgar, for the answer. And thank you, Crypto Life, for the opportunity. Yeah.
Hey, no worries. All right, moving on to the next person. Bump Face, I'm going to unmute you. You're allowed to speak. Go ahead and ask your question. You had your hand raised.
Hi, good day, everyone.
Hey, good day. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I see there are many utilities on this project, and you have made a lot of efforts on this project. Congratulations on that. So
Thank you.
my question, I see there are many utilities, but considering the market condition, how do you and your team intend to make this project stand out? That was my first question. And with the
you cut off, Bump. Bump. All right, looks like we're having technical issues. I'm going to let the next person ask a question. Lee, you guys can hear me, right? It's not me. It's the other side.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. All good.
All right. So I'm gonna mute Abdul here real quick. He can ask a question.
All
right.
Good afternoon, all. Yeah, I have a question, and my question is, I see that there is something decentralized wallet there, and also a game. And if I can see that the game is P2E, so is the decentralized wallet already made, or it is going to be made in future? And also the P2E game, is it ready? Is it ready, only waiting for launching, or it is not developed yet? Because many projects claim to be P2E at the beginning, and they will say that they are going to launch it, and well, at the end of the day, the project might stop going. So my question here is: the game ready, already waiting for launching, or it is going to be developed in future? And also now that BSC network a lot of rocks is happening maybe a day or 3 days after launch, as you can see, and also JITs are there. Did you have any plan to make the project a sustainable and long term, and also a way to prevent a quick dump immediately after launching, which makes a lot of projects die? So do you have any prevention measure about that?
Okay, thanks for the question, Abdul. So, uh, okay, for the game, are it ready or not? Of course, we are 100% complete the development for the game because actually the game itself is from the game publisher. So we are now creating the game. So we are become the hub for the token for the game publisher, and I did make an agreement with the game publisher on March, and they already actually complete the game. So it's gonna be launched on August, pre-registration on July, and then it's gonna be launched on September. The game is already completed, and then for like the long-term vision about the pump and dump. So I know it's always make the investor worry if they invest to the project. So KUY token, I mean, like me and my team are really confident to make it the project for the long-term vision, because right now we are preparing for launch the token, and we need the obligation to show the centralized exchange the result on DEX. If it's the charge, we need to maintain all the charge, and then also if the charge is good, more and more publisher interest to join the KUY token. If they want to entering the Web3, they will see the result, and it's gonna be more and more publisher. And of course, if the more publisher joining the KUY token, the utility itself will become more and more, and of course, the valuation of the token will rise. That's we are confident about it. Maybe Lee, do you want to add something?
Of course. I feel like I kind of answered this question, or the latter part of this question, in terms of preventative measures from people dumping with the last question. So, same thing with how the vesting is set up. This project is definitely doing its best to ensure that there's not just that kind of initial exodus of investors. However, I guess I can clarify a little more in terms of our marketing. Marketing is definitely a key right now. It's one of the biggest components in any successful project, and it's definitely something that can't be overlooked. And when you are marketing in a market like this, one of the biggest factors to your project success is how many people are seeing the project, how many new potential investors are interacting with the token. And so with our marketing plan, it's going to be very multifaceted. We're going to hit a ton of different platforms, and that is hopefully going to kind of spur interest in the project and keep investors vested in the project.
Yeah, I still have one more question.
Yeah, go ahead. I think you're the only one left.
I really like P2E projects. So my question is that, sometimes they might bring a total supply, and at the end of the day, when it is P, some project has some minting function. So is there any minting function for this token? And what is the reward for the game? Is it a reward with this same token or that in else? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Is there any meta function?
Yeah. I'm talking about is there minting function, like increasing the supply or what in future? That's the
Yeah,
question.
it's a contract. It's a contract question. He's just wondering if there's a mint function in your contract. It's been audited by Certik, so I'm pretty sure it's safe. If that's what you're wondering about.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next person. We have a lot of people kind of asking questions. Thanks, Abdul. We'll move on to the next. All right, Big Brains. You have been unmuted. Go ahead, ask your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. I must acknowledge the team for coming up with this nice project. My question, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, my question is on the play to earn game you'll be releasing on your platform. Would you have
We can no longer hear you.
a guide, a demo mode on how the game will be played and how to be a criteria for playing your game?
Guys, did you understand the question, or do we need her to repeat?
It cut out so much.
Yeah, I cut out a little bit. Big Brains, try again. See if you can ask the question again. I think there's something with your connection.
Okay, should I repeat myself?
Yeah, if you're going to need to repeat it. There's something with your connection. You got cut off.
Okay, I said my question is on the play to end game you'll be releasing on your platform. Would you have a guide, a demo mode on how the game will be played and how to navigate the integration with crypto for newbies? And also, will your NFT be a criteria?
Yeah, I can't hear you anymore either.
Yeah.
All right, just answer let's maybe perhaps do the first part of the question and then we'll move on. We're going to have any demos, anything, just like kind of a tutorial perhaps of how to play and how to integrate with the KUY token, the Decaron game.
Okay, so the cron itself don't have any demo. It's gonna be released on August. So it's for PC. I think it's after the pre-registration, mid of July. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very close. It's almost comes close together with the launching of the token. So we're gonna give the pre-registration, and then everyone can join. And then like within like in the 1st of August or around beginning of August, it's gonna be the downloads, and then people can download and try the game.
Sounds good. All right. I'll take that answer. That sounds great. Mazi, let's move on to Mazi. I'm allowing Mazi Mike to speak. Go ahead, ask your question.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the opportunity. I have two questions and one quick suggestion. My first question actually is reading through the utilities. I saw infrastructure. I don't quite understand what infrastructure means as a utility when it comes to crypto, and how exactly that would bring some stability to the price and help to do what you guys have planned out for the ecosystem. And then I also wanted to find out for the marketplace and also the decentralized wallets that you guys have planned. What's the plan for that as a utility? Are you looking to do buybacks of the fees that are made from those platforms? Because I listened to someone yesterday and he quite had a very unique strategy of marketing the marketplace, trying to get already established NFTs on other projects, bring them there and then sell them, and the proceeds he makes from there, use them to buy back the token, the original native token. I don't know if you guys have such plans for it, or what's the whole plan around incentivizing token holders when it comes to the NFT marketplace and also the decentralized wallets?
Okay. So we have plans to creating the decentralized wallet in a Q3. So after the launch of the game, after people get the token, and we are on discussion with another game publisher. So actually the function of the decentralized wallet, because they're gonna be not only one game joining the KUY token. Of course, each game usually have their own currency, and then all of the game can be swapped the in-game currency into a KUY token. And for example, this gonna be like the second game. The second game, of course, have their own currency, and then they can swap into KUY token. So that's the purpose of our decentralized wallet. And then we have, like our roadmap is gonna be creating the NFT marketplace. And at first phase, the marketplace for an NFT, actually it comes from our publisher who joins the KUY token. That's our first phase for the NFT. Lee, you wanna add something?
Yes, the infrastructure as a utility. I don't quite understand what that is, and then I'll give my concern I had earlier.
Yeah. I can add something here in terms of the infrastructure. I'm echoing so badly. Okay, there we go. We're good. In terms of the infrastructure of the token being a utility, that kind of lies. Is there some confusion in there, Mike? Is that what you were saying?
I don't quite understand, because we're used to P2E games, and I don't know what infrastructure, when you're talking about it as a utility, is. So I was hoping you could just touch a little bit on that, because I see it's part of the 4 key features that you guys are driving on for the token.
Yeah. So what that means is this project is designed to be wide sweeping and to basically integrate multiple web developers into Web3. And so that's where the infrastructure of the project and of having a token that's on the blockchain being integrated into games as a play to earn element, that's where the utility and the structure of the project itself kind of shines, right? So ultimately, what the infrastructure of this token does is it's going to create a multinational network of developers collaborating to create game design, NFTs, movies, various forms of media that integrate seamlessly into Web3. So that's kind of how the infrastructure creates a utility as it's moving developers and teams of professionals and creatives into a Web3 environment. Does that make a little more sense?
The clarification is well thought out. You guys have a really, really awesome plan. I just wanted to add that, when you further go into marketing, because you're going to find people who will buy the tokens and not even read the white paper, maybe because of partnerships that you guys have and all those sort of people backing you, especially you guys are doing AMAs with legacy. So I wouldn't assume a lot of people don't read white papers. And then, investing in the pre-sale on pink sale that is vested. Not a lot of people understand the vesting when it comes to pre-sale. All they know is, buy, then, afterwards go and claim your tokens. So just to avoid fraud, and then maybe on launch, people are saying, I got this, why am I not getting the exact amount of tokens that I bought? And probably you should be looking to, include, what's it called now? A proper graphic design, some sort of explainer picture that would ensure that people understand how it works. So on the day of launch, you're going to get 20% and then get 10% over 30 days. I think that's the vesting schedule. Just to avoid fraud, because I've been in projects where people didn't understand and they're like, oh, I saw this on pink sale. Why am I not getting the exact tokens? And it's just that. And I wish you guys the very best. You guys have done really well with what you're trying to create. Good luck and success.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, Mazi. We got Benova. Benova wants to ask a question. Guys, it's going to be the last question. We're coming up to the hour here. We're going to allow Benova to speak. Go ahead, Benava, ask your question for the team.
Thank you for this opportunity. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My question for the team is, in your marketing, are you planning to, use like an ad, Facebook ad, Twitter, and using influencer, to promote the game, making that is to create awareness to non-crypto gamers, to create awareness, that's to make them know that you have such in the crypto this thing, and they can, play and benefit from, your platform. Do you get me?
Hey, yeah. I think I'm echoing again. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I get your question. I think you were asking whether or not we're going to hit like Facebook and various other platforms with our marketing campaigns for this project so we can target gaming communities.
Yes,
Correct?
yes.
Oh, yeah. So I'll be happy to let you know, yes, but we're going to be hitting a lot more than just that. Kryptonite Marketing has a lot of experience with projects, and we've always found, like I said, the more eyes, the more platforms, the more potential investors, and the more opportunity for a project's growth and success. So we're going to see Facebook, you're going to see Instagram, you're going to see Twitter, you're going to see TikTok, a whole slew of different platforms are going to be targeted. And so we're just going to try to grow and attract as many potential investors as possible.
Okay. One more question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. Just one more.
One more question. My question is, in your marketing, I've forgotten what I wanted to say. Just escaped my mind now. Okay, I guess that will be all because I'm trying to get the question and it's just escaping my head right now.
Okay, Benova, we can really hear what you want to ask. He did answer about how the marketing is going to be working after launch. They do have a marketing company behind them, actually two, if I believe, helping them launch this token. So, yeah, don't worry about regarding to marketing. They'll be well taken care of. All right, guys, we're coming up to the hour here. Do you guys have any final remarks? I just want to say to everybody that's here, thank you for coming. Again, KUY token presale is going to be on July 11th. Don't miss it. It's in 1 day and 15 hours, roughly. So, yep. Do you have any final remarks, Edgar and Lee?
No, I'm good with all about today. Thanks, Bruno, to let me join the Legacy MA. Very happy to share all my project with you guys.
Thanks for being here. We're glad you're here. This is an amazing project, and I'll be aping in at presale for sure as well. Thanks, guys. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks, Lee. And we'll see you guys at the next AMA from Legacy Boardroom. All right. Thank you all.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.